Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Naše programy nabízejí více jazyků. Prosím, navštivte suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Research has found out that polyphenols in tea have the ability to regulate blood sugar by making cells more responsive to insulin's effect, hence lowering the risk of diabetes. Instead of choosing sweetened beverages, drinking a cup of tea is a great way to optimize blood sugar control. Sipping tea to savor a healthy life. Continue watching to find out more.
No to vegan. Only intelligent people choose it.
Yorana, meaning hello in Tahitian, expresses how guests are warmly welcomed in Tahiti. Radiant viewers, my name is Turouru. The compassionate citizens of Tahiti pray that you always hold strong determination on the path of seeking truth. Welcome to our show entitled Sipping Tea to Savor a Healthy Life. Tea is beyond just a pleasant beverage. Studies have proven that drinking tea as part of our lifestyle is beneficial to our overall wellness. Tea originated in China and has been enjoyed by the Chinese people for thousands of years. Its consumption may have begun during the Han Dynasty in the 2nd century BC. An early credible record of tea drinking dates back to 220 AD in a medical text written by Hua Tuo, a respected Chinese physician who commented that drinking bitter tea is beneficial to developing a clear mind. In ancient times, people had already discovered the health benefits that tea can offer. Initially, tea was applied for medicinal purposes, and later was developed as a recreational drink after its rise in popularity in the Tang Dynasty. Since then, tea has spread to different regions of the world, and unique tea cultures have developed. Nowadays, tea is considered the most widely consumed drink globally, only after water, attributed to its aromatic scent and enjoyable flavour. All true teas are derived from a plant species called Camellia sinensis, which is an evergreen shrub and belongs to the flowering tea plant family called Theaceae. When this type of plant is left to grow naturally, it can reach nearly 1.8 metres in height. However, in most of the cultivated tea gardens, they are trimmed shorter into bushy rows for easy leaf picking. Up to this day, most tea leaves are still picked by hand. Tea is classified into 5 main categories, including white, green, oolong, black, and pu'er, depending on the processing methods. Different levels of exposure to the air give tea its unique colour and taste. The lighter the colour of the tea, the lesser amount of processing. Tea's health-promoting properties have been proven in many studies. The main substance that makes drinking tea healthy is polyphenols, which are a large group of naturally occurring compounds. They are abundant in plants and have excellent antioxidant effects. Oxidative stress is a term used to describe the imbalance between antioxidants and free radicals, which are the waste of normal metabolic processes of cells. In situations when free radicals are more than antioxidants, the body is under oxidative stress. Long-term oxidative stress can lead to chronic conditions such as cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Eating healthy foods like fruits and vegetables are an important way of obtaining antioxidants. Similarly, the polyphenols in tea are great for neutralising harmful free radicals and regulating antioxidant activities to prevent diseases. Apart from its antioxidative benefits, tea can lower the risk of diabetes. Diabetes refers to a group of conditions that affect how the body utilises blood sugar. When the body does not produce enough insulin, a type of blood sugar regulating hormone, or respond well to insulin, the sugar level will build up in the bloodstream. Research has found out that polyphenols in tea have the ability to regulate blood sugar by making cells more responsive to insulin's effect, hence lowering the risk of diabetes. Instead of choosing sweetened beverages, drinking a cup of tea is a great way to optimise blood sugar control. Flavonoids found in black tea are another group of compounds that are beneficial to promoting cardiovascular health. Regularly having a sip of tea may help reduce risk factors of heart disease, such as high blood pressure and cholesterol, as well as elevated triglyceride levels. Triglycerides are a type of fat found in the blood. When we have sufficient energy to supply bodily functions, triglycerides are stored in fat cells for later use. However, if triglycerides are found in excess amounts within the body, the hardening of the arterial walls becomes more likely, contributing to a higher risk of heart attack or stroke. In a randomised controlled study, the results showed that subjects who consumed black tea for 12 consecutive weeks had their triglyceride levels lowered by 36%. A meta-analysis study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found evidence that people who drank at least 3 cups of black tea per day had an 11% lower risk of developing heart disease. So, adopting a healthy vegan diet, which is abundant in flavonoids and including black tea in it, can reduce triglyceride levels.
Vegan, tested positive for a very good heart.
We will pause a moment to enjoy a cup of tea for a while and we'll be right back. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Sipping Tea to Savour a Healthy Life on Supreme Master Television. In addition to tea's property of promoting a healthy heart, consuming tea also improves our digestive health. Studies have found that bacteria in the gut are associated with health. Trillions of microbes, including bacteria, viruses, and fungi, live inside of our intestines and on our skin. Combined, microbes in the gut microbiome can weigh up to 1 to 2 kilograms. Some of the microbes are good, while others can cause diseases. Therefore, a balance between good and bad microbes is crucial to our health. The polyphenols and antimicrobials in black and green tea can promote the growth of good bacteria and help repair the lining of the digestive tract. They help to enhance immunity. We have covered the many physical benefits that tea can bring us. Now let's have a look at how tea can be helpful in enhancing cognitive functions. A cup of tea can give us a boost in energy, mood, and brain function. Tea and coffee both contain caffeine, but tea in general contains less caffeine than coffee. That means we can have tea to refresh ourselves with less intense effects on the nervous system. Caffeine can increase the concentration of neurotransmitters, like dopamine and norepinephrine, which play a role in mood lifting and the ability to think and concentrate. Tea also contains a unique amino acid called L-theanine. It is able to cross a special network of blood vessels and tissues called the blood-brain barrier. This network is tightly joined so that it safeguards our brain from the intrusion of harmful substances and bacteria. Because L-theanine can cross this barrier, it is able to exert its effects on the brain, such as increasing the activity of alpha waves that can relax the mind and assist focus. On top of that, combining caffeine and L-theanine can have a stronger influence on improving brain function, such as alertness, reaction time, and memory. A study found that people who drank as little as 1 cup of tea per week had better performance in memory and information processing tasks than non-drinkers. Tea can also protect the brain from aging in the long run. A study reported that the consumption of catechins and theaflavins in green and black tea are positively linked to language and verbal memory. These compounds in tea can minimise the detrimental effects of amyloid beta proteins, which are responsible for the disruption of brain cell communication and inflammation. One study demonstrated that tea drinkers who were aged 55 plus had better cognitive performance. Therefore, it's suggested that habitually drinking tea is associated with a lower risk of neurodegenerative disorders, such as Alzheimer's disease. Apart from the basic varieties of tea that are directly derived from the Camellia sinensis plant, there is also another category of tea which is not technically a true tea. Rather, it's an infusion. When we talk about an infusion, it refers to steeping plants or fruits in hot water. It really sounds the same as making a cup of tea. However, the only difference between tea and an infusion is that an infusion does not come from the Camellia sinensis plant. There are no tea leaves in an infusion. These beverages of ancient wisdom have been proven beneficial to mental, emotional, and physical health. Most of them don't contain caffeine and are suitable for people who prefer to avoid feeling jittery after drinking coffee. There are various herbal tea options for different taste preferences and health conditions. The popular chamomile tea is known for its calming effect and sleep assistance. When having a cold, peppermint tea can relieve a stuffy nose, cough, and sore throat. Feeling a little bit topsy-turvy in the stomach or experiencing nausea, try ginger tea. It may soothe the symptoms. The well-known rooibos, which comes from South Africa, may boost the immune system and help prevent cancer. A cup of tea can do more than just boost immunity. The process of preparing and drinking it can also be relaxing. Whether it's performing a gong fu tea ceremony in China, having a chinoyu ceremony in Japan, sitting for afternoon tea time in Britain, or offering house guest chai in India. Social tea drinking is a way of greeting, sharing, and showing hospitality. It's a time reserved for a moment of tranquility, reunion, and joy. The next time when you are sipping tea, please remember to appreciate Mother Nature, who nurtures varieties of plants to sustain our wellness.
There is no downside to eating and cooking more plants. The more you do it, the better and easier it gets. It's always been about working towards doing good and being of benefit for the planet, people, and animals. Derek Sano, vegan.
Kind-hearted viewers, thank you for your company today on our program. May God's blessings, grace, and love be showered upon you always.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/HL.